Hello friends, good morning. I am back with my new video. This time it's on upgrade, migration. Agenda, introduction, overview on upgrade cycle, checklist on ERP, upgrade infrastructure cycle, checklist on infrastructure, risk, and the end of presentation. Introduction. My name is Upendra Nadgaonkar. I come with an industry experience of more than 15 years into project program management, ERP implementation, customer success and delivery globally. Upgrade overview. As the word specifies, upgrade or migration is a very important step for any organization from the technology perspective. The world is constantly changing and so are the technologies. In order to sustain in the market, you need to have an edge over your competitors to get more business from the clients. If you upgrade your technology, it reduces the downtime and increases the productivity. Computers and servers are up and they are running faster. With the help of improved technologies and infrastructure, it enables the organizations to reach out to clients and the target customers. With better security in place, the systems are not vulnerable to outside attacks. This is where upgradation of ERPs, systems, application, servers, and infrastructure plays a key role. It may appear that upgrading of technologies sounds expensive, but it's a proven fact that in the longer run, it is beneficial. Upgrade cycle, scope, architecture, risk, planning, product launch, and delivery. ERP upgrade. Important points should be considered while upgrading an ERP. Do a parity gap between both the ERP versions. It could be a product with additional features and better UI. Post the parity gap, prepare a list of the missing features. Schedule a discussion with the product management team for these missing features. Document it and take a sign-off from the product team. If the missing feature needs to be developed and tested, have a discussion with the dev and QA team. Take a sign-off from both the teams. Once you are sure about all things, then prepare a project plan and share it with the client. If some features are not available immediately, inform the client in advance and not at the last minute. This is really important. Raise a task in Jira and set up the test environment. Assign the ticket to the relevant teams. It could be dev, QA, engineering, and TVT. Keep your client stakeholders informed about the progress of the mini re-implementation. This includes your client as well as your company stakeholders. Share the progress report and schedule weekly meetings. If the workflow needs to be configured, set it up. Upload the master data from the backend. If there are some specific templates which the client wants, then ensure the data is entered from the front end. Then initiate the end-to-end testing to ensure the product is working as expected and there are no abnormalities. If there is any bug or issue identified, get it fixed by the concerned teams. It could be dev or QA. Post that, hand over the test environment to the client for UAT. The UAT may differ from client to client depending on the project size. Take a client sign-off on the UAT part. Raise a task in Jira to migrate the setup in production. Assign that ticket to the relevant teams. It could be dev, QA, engineering, and TBT. Inform the client stakeholders about the migration of setup to production. Ensure the project migration happens during the weekends and not during the weekdays. Be ready if you foresee any challenges in the migration process. Once the client is migrated to the production instance, ensure the client does the round of testing. If the system is working as expected, get the data entry deleted from the backend. Send a go-live communication to all the stakeholders. Provide support, organize training sessions for all the client users, and hand over the client to the support team. Infrastructure upgrade cycle. Hardware, software, network, data center, servers, wireless and wired access. Important points to be considered while upgrading an infrastructure. Choice of technology, the fastest ones. It could be AWS, Azure, Microsoft, the entire bundle, VM. Check for the pricing as well. Understand how many devices you need for an upgrade. It could be the number of servers, the number of network devices, connectivity required. Bandwidth required. Primary line could be of 1 Gbps, secondary line could be of 100 Mbps with high switchover network for high availability. Servers, it could be hosted or casual. Licenses could be of Office 365, VM, Azure, and AWS. It could be the number of used licenses, and payment may differ according to plan. Power, UPS generators, battery backup, AC synchronization, cabling and wireless equipments, routers and switches, access points, ports, internet service provider, internet circuits, firewall and security, anti-theft system, access-based, card-based or biometric, working hours of employees, firmware, operating system, configuration, DB, user access, DNS integration, network integration, VPN setup for both test and production, and SFTP setup for both test and production. Below are the risk factors to be considered during an upgrade. ERP, architecture, showstoppers could be more related to bugs or functionality, scope not documented clearly, dependency on third-party vendors, infrastructure not in place, and delay in implementation. For infrastructure, it could be architecture, network issue, application issue. Showstoppers could be due to hardware failure, dependency on third-party vendor, changes in scope, and delay in implementation. Thank you.